Just gonna try to get it very evenly lit. Just taking my time. But hopefully should be all good right now at least. If I need to touch it up, if it doesn't get evenly burning or anything like that, I can always do that in the future. So far though, this cigar is smoking very well. So far, this cigar was recommended to me by a shopkeeper at a tobacconist at a cigar shop in Toronto, Canada. And I walked in, I had already bought, I think 1 or 2 Cubans from a different shop, and I just walked in to see what they're selecting. Of course, I'm not inhaling this cigar. This is a big boy cigar. I don't inhale big boy cigars. But with me not inhaling, generally, cigars are smoother than not, of course. But this... Piano. Very, very, very nice taste, I can say that. Very nice taste. The taste I'm getting is very much that of, well, I do think it's time for me to get a new torch lighter though. Oh no, it's going, I just can't see the flame. Okay, there we go. But it is starting to even off on its own, so I'm not going to clean it up right now with this. I thought I was almost out of fluid, but maybe the fluid was just hiding somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I really do enjoy just so much. And really, I have to say, like, the most similar taste I've ever gotten from a cigar to this one, at this point. Whoopsies. Because this cigar is honestly smoking a little bit faster than I thought it was going to. I read online that this cigar is like a 30 to 45 to an hour long smoke. I was kind of like, this cigar is pretty easy. My only qualms with this cigar so far is that it's burning unevenly, and that's not really, I mean, like, it might be in part the cigar's fault, but it's also in part most certainly my fault. Because I did not light it the best. I'd have to say, I'm getting, there's both a sweet and a savory taste. I feel like there's a little bit of wood in there, but it's hard to tell whether it's sugar taste, with there being a slight woody and musky undertone. And I feel like the woody undertone is coming from that sort of brown sugar taste, with the musky undertone coming from the gray. Start right about there. So we're almost at the second third, so I really want to get the taste of the first third kind of down and documented before we hit the second third. But I think while I'm trying to do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a little bit of a screenshot. Gotta grab a thumbnail for the video, so let's go and grab myself a little bit of a screenshot. Boring taste I've ever had, and it's a pretty good taste as a whole, and I really like it. It's definitely different for me though, as somebody who has not smoked a lot of Cuban cigars. Hopefully one of those little bit of screenshots will work. We will find out. It's about 1/4 of an inch off there. I think the right way of putting it is that it doesn't come across as being an in-depth taste, but there is a surprising amount of depth to it, I definitely have to say. Burnt wood or anything like that. It comes across as being almost like a, it's not quite a straight woody taste, it's sort of a floral woody taste, I have to say. But the musky taste, and while the musky taste is not really like a pure earthy taste, it's just sort of musky. Like when I say missing that, just a minute or two ago now. So I think that might be part of the second third rather than part of the first third. But I'll have to figure that out. Overall though, so far, very nice tasting cigar. Very nice tasting cigar that I am very much enjoying, to say the least. Yeah. I really like the taste of the cigar, y'all. Taste to it, the taste is really up in your face, I have to say. It's not a taste you have to go searching for. It's not a light tasting cigar by any means. But for the amount of, well, strength it has, I would expect less of a full flavored taste. But it has a very full flavored taste with not too much strength. And that's one thing I've heard about Cubans that is honestly ringing to me. I'm surprised the ash has not fallen onto me yet. I'm expecting it to happen eventually. The cigar has started to smoke a little bit more evenly than it did in the first third. Knock on wood, though. Knock on wood. I don't even know if that's real wood, but knock on wood. It is smoking a little bit more evenly than it was during the first third so far. The second third is not coming across as being insanely different. Maybe a little bit less musky, or maybe the muskiness is kind of turning into something else. Excuse me, but I definitely have to say I'm getting a little bit of a creamy taste. And there's something else going on as well. The taste is overall very similar to what it was in the first third. It's just slightly different.